Hello friends, welcome back. Today we will know some unknown truths about Hampi. Hampi is a land soaked in history, a history that glorifies it and haunts it at the same time. This UNESCO Heritage site got new impetus to its tourism when the New York Times ranked it at number 2 among the best places to visit in the world in 2019. Let's begin with few facts you may already know about Hampi. It is located in Karnataka, a state in peninsular India. It is dotted with ruins of the world's most stunning temples and monuments. These are collectively called the Hampi Group of Monuments, which was given UNESCO World Heritage status. Hampi is also famous for being the capital of erstwhile Vijayanagara Empire, a kingdom that was synonymous to wealth and prosperity. So friends, before we speak amazing truths about Hampi, I will tell you are watching a video of one of your favorite channels behind the truths. Let's begin with mesmerizing truths about Hampi you never heard about. Truth number 1. A history spanning thousands of years. The historic antiquity of the region can be traced back to the Mayuran period in 238 BCE. This is when King Ashoka conquered almost the entire Indian subcontinent. The region was successively ruled by some of the greatest empires in history from 5th century to 13th century. The Chalukyas of Badami, the Rashtrakutas, the Chalukyas of Kalyana and the Hoysalas are some of them. Hampi was holy place for Hindus, but was not great administrative significance in these empires. By this time, the Islamic invaders from Middle East had already gained control in North India. In an endeavor to thwart their inroads to South, the Southern kings came together to form this splendid, the most prosperous kingdom of the time, the Vijayanagara Empire. They shifted the capital here and ushered the golden era of Hampi. Truth number 2. Original name of Hampi. Hampi was originally called Pampa-Kshetra after Hindu deity Pampa. Pampa, the another name of goddess Parvati. It is believed in Hindu mythology that goddess Parvati led the life of Yogini in the Hemakunta hills of Hampi to convince Shiva to marry her. So the river that flows alongside of the Hemakunta hills was called Pampa River and the land was called Pampa-Kshetra. The place was later called as Pompeii in Kannada, and Hampi is anglicized version of this name. The Pampa River is none other than the beautiful Tungabhadra River, where you can now enjoy coracle ride. Truth number 3. Close links to Ramayana. Hampi is a historic city, but throughout history, people have considered the place sacred for many reasons. The story of Shiva Parvati aside, the Pampa-Kshetra also holds great importance in Hindu epic Ramayana. It is believed to be the monkey's kingdom Kishkinda, where Lord Rama met his loyal follower Hanuman. The monkey's army later helped Rama to build bridge of stones across the sea to help Rama reach Lanka. No wonder the stories inspired so many temples and stone carvings on them. The Hemakunta hill is adorned with temples from 7th century to 14th century, mostly dedicated to Shiva and Parvati. The Hanuman temple in North Hampi is dedicated to Lord Hanuman, who is believed to have lived here. These black-faced monkeys are called Hanuman in Hindi after Lord Hanuman, who was born in Hampi. Truth number 4. The magical, mythical rocks of Hampi. While the breathtaking architecture is its claim to fame, the landscape of Hampi is no less interesting. Hampi was the curiously scattered rocks. Geologically, this region is in Dharwar Craton. A craton is one of those rare parts of the land that has remained unchanged by volcanic or tectonic movements for many years. By many years I mean tens of millions, even billions of years. The rocks of Hampi are formed from years of erosion of giant monoliths that existed in prehistoric ages. Hindu mythology, however, has a different explanation for the same. According to Ramayana, the North Hampi is part of erstwhile Kishkinda, the monkey's kingdom where Lord Rama met Hanuman. The rocks were apparently scattered all over Hampi after a fierce war ensued between two monkey brothers, Vali and Sugriv, who fought for throne of this kingdom. This is how history, geography and mythology blend into one mystic experience called Hampi. Truth number 5. An international trade center. Coming back to what Hampi is most famous for, the Vijayanagara Empire spreads over 4,000 hectares. Hampi was the second largest city in medieval world, next only to Beijing. It was one of the biggest international trade centers in the world in 14th and 15th century. It is said that precious stones were sold in the open at Hampi Bazaar. beside textiles, spices, and everything under the sun. People from different parts of the world swarmed into Hampi for business and fell in love with it. In the Archaeological Museum of Hampi, you will find quotes from the books authored by several travel writers of that time. It is considered to be the most prosperous kingdom of medieval India, a kingdom that had brought the whole of South India under its fold by 1529. Truth number 6. Long Street Hampi Bazaar. In front of a Virupaksha temple unfolds a 1 kilometer long street called Hampi Bazaar. The street is covered on both sides with a set of old pavilions. The street makes a good place for the morning stroll with beautiful views on the either side. A wooden car attired with tin sheets is in the midst of the street. During annual car festival, the tradition of pulling the car is practiced. There is a Nandi statue at the eastern end of the street, next to which lies the two-story photo gallery pavilion. Truth number 7. One of the world's oldest living temple. While the most temples in Hampi are not active, Virupaksha temple is one of the oldest living Hindu temple in the world, located at the Hampi Bazaar. This marvelous piece of architecture is a temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. It was created in 7th century, after which it was enhanced during Chalukya's era. The temple in its current statue was built during Vijayanagara era. Surprisingly, this temple withstood the worst attacks of Hampi history, including the invasion that destroyed the city. The other name of the temple is Pampavati temple, referring to the Lord Shiva's wife Pampa. The temple is also known for the cute elephant Hampi, who blessed the pilgrims at the gate of the temple. There is a small slit in the wall of the temple which exhibits a pinhole camera effect in the day when the sun rays pass through it, creating an inverted image of the main tower. The walls of the temple also bear some erectic sculpture as well. The other famous active temple in Hampi is Hanuman temple, also known as Monkey temple. Truth number 8. The Mint of Vijayanagara. The Mint of Vijayanagara kingdom was located inside the Zenana enclosure of Hampi. It is believed to be the only place where coins were produced and circulated from. You can find many of these original coins with inscriptions of birds, animals, and Hindu deities inside the Archaeological Museum of Hampi. The coins, which were the currencies of Vijayanagara Empire, were made of copper, silver, and gold. Truth number 9. The Musical Pillars of Hampi. The stone chariot of Vijayanagar temple of the North Hampi may be the icon of Hampi. But there are more surprises inside. Enter the gates of Vijayanagar temple complex and step into the temple with musical pillars. Yes, you read it right. When tapped softly at the right place, music emanates from these pillars. They are also known as Saregama pillars for the same reason. Hindu temples were not just site of worship, but also the center of art and education since immemorial. Since dance and music are an integral part of the religion, it is not hard to imagine classical dance and musical performance entracing the hall of the temples here. Truth number 10. Foodie Ganesha Statue. Lord Ganesha is known for his love for food. One day he ate so much of food that his tummy was almost bursting. So he just caught a snake and tied it around his tummy as a belt to save it from bursting. On this statue, you can see the snake around his tummy. Also, he holds the gourd, pasha, and his broken tusk. The hand which holds modak, a kind of a sweet ball, is broken and not reconstructed. The monolithic statue carved out of the huge rock measures about 2.4 meters. An open pavilion is built around the statue. According to inscriptions found nearby, this pavilion was built by a trader from Chandragiri in 15,006 AD. In memory of one of the Vijayanagara kings, Narsimha II. Truth number 11. How was Hampi destroyed? After 200 years of glory, the kingdom witnessed a dramatic fall at the hands of invaders, followed by destruction and loot. The Deccan Sultans invaded Hampi in 1565 with alliance from some of the local chieftains and plundered the city for 6 months. Historians are often puzzled by the rather abrupt downfall of such a powerful empire. It is argued that ongoing rebellion from local Hindu kings like Nayakas also weakened the defense of Hampi. That's why, unlike Rajasthan, you will not see palaces and castles in Hampi. All you see are the ruins of one of the most prosperous empires that ever existed. This is also the answer to why the most temples of Hampi are not functional and do not have any idols inside. So friends, this is all about one of the glorious empires of Vijayanagara ruins known as Hampi. You must visit Hampi once in a life where you can see ancient Indian wealth and its culture. I would like to tell you the best time to visit Hampi is from October to February. So friends, this is it all about Hampi, and also I request every viewer to watch my previous videos on truths about India and amazing facts of Bengaluru. Okay friends, thanks for watching full video. I hope you liked it. If so, please keep supporting me by giving credit in the form of like. One like of yours will motivate me further to make new videos. Also, I request to my viewers who have not subscribed channel yet, please do subscribe and give your suggestions in comment. Thank you friends, we'll see you soon with another amazing video. Bye bye, take care, stay safe and stay healthy.